Bhagavatamrita Adila Saptam Parichesh Vastuta Parimanu Bharu Seito Pramano Vastuta Parinama Bharu Seito Pramano Dehi Atma Buddhi Vivartero Sthano Shakti Jukto Sri Bhagavana Vichinja Shakti Jukto Sri Bhagavana Ichayo Jo Bhagarupe Paye Parinama Ichayo Cinta monita de drustanto de dhori Rakho cinta monita de drustanto de dhori Nana ratno rasi hoy cinta moni hoite Nana ratno rasi hoy Thapiyo moni rohe swarupe abhikrute Thapiyo moni rohe swarupe abhikrute Prakruta vastute jadi achintya shakti hoy Prakruta vastute jadi Ishwarero achintya shakti itheki vismaye Ishwarero achintya shakti itheki Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, the transformation of energy is a proven fact. It is the false bodily conception of the self that is vivarta, an illusion. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The jiva, or living entity, is a spiritual spark who is part of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Unfortunately, he thinks the body to be the self, and that misunderstanding is called vivarta, or acceptance of untruth to be truth. The truth to be untruth. This is vivarta. The body is not the self, but animals and foolish people think that it is. The vivarta, illusion, doesn't, however, denote a change in the identity of the spirit soul. It is the misconception that the body is the self that is an illusion. Similarly, the Supreme Personality of Godhead doesn't change when his external energy, consisting of the 8 gross and subtle material elements listed in Bhagavad Gita, Bhumirapo, Anala Vayu, etc., acts and reacts in different ages. Avichintya Shakti Jakta Sri Bhagavan Ichaya Jagat Rupi Paya Parinam. The Supreme Personal Godhead is opulent in all respects. Therefore, by his inconceivable energies, he has transformed the material cosmic manifestation. तथापि अचिन्त्य शक्ति भय विकारी राकुत चिन्तामणि ताते दृष्टान्त दे धरी. Srimad Mahaprabhu gives an example, using the example of a touchstone, which by its energy turns iron to gold, and it remains the same. We can understand that although the Supreme Personality Godhead transforms his innumerable energies, he remains unchanged. Nana Ratna Rasi hoy Chintamani hoite, tathapi ho mani roy swarupe abhikrute. Although the touchstone produces many varieties of valuable jewels, it nevertheless remains the same. It doesn't change its original form. प्राकृत वस्तुले यदि अविचिन्त्य शक्ति होय, ईश्वरेर अविचिन्त्य शक्ति थे कि त्यसमा? If there is such inconceivable potency in material objects, why should we not believe in the inconceivable potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Foolish persons, they cannot believe. Rascals cannot believe. Earthless persons are not head. So they cannot believe. It's very clear, very clear. A supreme authority. Krishna is the supreme authority, supreme in all respect. That the supreme authority says, and you have to accept it. First principle, accept the authority, bona fide authority, not bogus authority. You should accept bona fide authority, not bogus authority. Without any logic, without any argument, you accept it. You accept it. Then you will have spiritual attainment. Then you can be able to make spiritual progress, advancement. Otherwise, no advancement. But to speak of advancement, you cannot tread the path at all. Cannot tread. No. Cannot tread. No. No. You must accept authority, bona fide authority. This is first principle. First principle. 2 and 2 is equal to 4. The bona fide, certified teacher says this thing. The simple child accepts, yes, 2 and 2 is equal to 4. Then he makes advancement in mathematics classes. Goes up, goes up, goes up. If you want to accept, if you will raise argument, why? Why not be 5? Why not be 3? He cannot make any advancement. He cannot sit in the class. He cannot have any benefit at all of the teaching. Accept bona fide authority. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. When you be promoted to the higher mathematics class, then it will be clear to you how 2 and 2 is equal to 4, and not anything else. Not in the initial stage, no. Initial stage, accept bona fide authority and go ahead. That Mahaprabhu says. He is on supreme authority, so he says this thing. Vastuta parinam. What is parinam bhava and what is vivarta? These Mahavadi philosophers, Pandits, they have no knowledge about it. What's parinam bhava and what is vivarta? Mahaprabhu clearly says, Vastuta parinam bhava saisa brahmano dehatma buddhi vivartera sthan. Transformation energy is the proven fact. Not the transformation of the energetic. The transformation of the energy, not energetic. It is the false bodily conception of the self. That is vivarta. That is an illusion. My revered spiritual master Srila Prabhupada in his purport clarifies furthermore. Jiva, living entity, the spiritual spark, who is part of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the Swarup of Jiva. Krishna Chinmaya Bhaskara, Jiva Chitkana. Isn't it? Govinda? Krishna Chinmaya Bhaskara, Jiva Chitkana. You understand? Why? Krishna is spiritual sun. Krishna has Surya Sama. Isn't it? Don't you hear all these things? Why are you here? Close his ear. Close up, close. Ear is open to hear all nonsense. Sitting, chattering. Prajalapa. Not Krishna Katha. What they use, utility of this ear. The snake will come, this is only hole for the snake. Sarpa vivara. It is sarpa vivara. The snake will come and stay here. No, Baba. Ear is meant to listen to, hear. Harikatha. The ear is open. You understand? Krishna Chinmaya Bhaskara Jiva Chitkana. Krishna is the transcendental sun and Jiva is the spark, spiritual spark. Chitkana. That Srila Gurudev says here, Prabhupada. Jiva, living entity, is a spiritual spark who is part of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But unfortunately, he thinks the body to be the self, and that misunderstanding is called Vivarta. So you can understand what is Vivarta? Misunderstanding is Vivarta. That's not Parinamabhava. Acceptance of untruth to be truth, truth to be untruth. That's Vivarta. This misunderstanding. Then that spiritual spark, Jiva, is captured by Maya, enchanted by Maya, accepts Maya. You understand? Hunted by Maya, Pisachi. Maya is a Pisachi. Maya is a witch. And you have been hunted by her. The witch is speaking, not he speaking. Who are you? I am. I am thy Jamal Muhammad. You're Jamal Muhammad. The witch is speaking. She has been haunted by witch. Haunted by witch. Witch is speaking. Oh, where are you? I was in that tree. I came. Isn't it? I was in that tree. I came. I entered into him. Isn't it? Entered into him. Witches entered. You understand? So, if witches entered, what should be done?
Get it out.
Yeah?
Take it out.
How can you take her out? You understand? Because some person doesn't know witchcraft. Do you understand? They know witchcraft. How to drive out witch from you. Do you understand? They know some jantar, mantar, tantra. Tantra, jantar, mantar, tantra. Chalo! They utter some mantra, the switchcraft, the witch will go away. I'll go. Chodo, हम जाएंगे. I'll go. The witch will go. Then when witch will be out, then he says, oh, who are you? Oh, I am Janardhan. Oh, you are Janardhan. Now he says, who is he? Real. But when witch, hunted by witch, he says, I am that. He accepts truth as untruth, and untruth as truth. You understand? He accepts truth as untruth, and untruth as truth. This is Vibharta. This is Vibharta. It's clear example. Srila Prabhupada explains so clearly. What is Vibharta? And these Mayavadis, they have been haunted by that witch. So they are known as Mayavadis. You understand? Mayavadis. Haunted by witch. So they accept as untruth as truth and truth as untruth. That's Vibharta, illusion. You understand? So when this witch is there, what should the jiva do? What shall he do? Huh? Tell me. Yes? Take it out. Take it out. How can you do you know how to take it? Take it out? Huh? Huh? So we have that sadhu vaidya. Do you understand? Sadhu is a vaidya, physician. Huh? Sadhu is a physician, isn't it? Huh? You understand it? Sadhu Vaidya. You should approach Sadhu Vaidya. You should approach a sadhu with a physician. You understand? You should approach such a person. So when you do sadhu sangha, huh? When you hear from the bona fide sadhu, when he chants, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Sadhu knows some mantra. It's Maha Mantra. This is the transcendental sound which breathes on the holy name of the Lord. Do you understand? Maha Mantra. Huh? Then that witch will go away. Cannot stay. Jahan Krishna tahan nahi mayar odhika. Krishna surya samo maya hoy undhoka. Huh? Krishna surya samo, Krishna is like sun. Maya, illusion, is darkness. How the darkness will be before sun? No? Sun is this side. Darkness is not Vyapadesa, behind. Understand? It's behind. Cannot come to the front. The darkness cannot come to the front. Billa zamanaya. Maya, billa zamanaya. That Maya Pisachi, she feels herself ashamed to come to the front. Always Vyapadesa, always at behind. Do you understand? So when you, instead of looking front to the sun, you look to back, then Maya gets all right, come now. Captured by Maya, illusion. Do you understand? It's Vyapadesa. So if you associate with proper sadhu, and here Krishna Katha is transcendental sign vibration, there is no question of Maya at all. Gour. Then you can understand who are you, really. Nija tattva jani ar samsaro na chai. Kena ba bhojinu Maya kore hai hai. You understand? Nija tattva jani ar samsaro na chai. Kena ba bhojinu Maya kore hai hai. When you understand who are you, Oh, I am Krishna Das. I am this eternal servant of Krishna. This is my real swarup, identity. Then that jiva will never aspire for this material world. Then say, alas, what I have done, I have done. So many lives, lots and lots of lives have been captured by Maya. I have forgotten the lotus feet of Krishna. I have been doomed. কেমনে বলে, হে কৃষ্ণ আমি তো দাস, তোমার চরণ ছাড়ি হইল সর্বনাশ. You understand? Then you will cry. When that Maya witch is out, you understand what's your real identity? Then you will cry, you will repent, and you will cry. Oh Krishna, I am your servant, but I have been done, forgetting your lotus feet. কাকতি করিয়া কৃষ্ণে ডাকে একবার, কৃষ্ণ কৃপা করি তারে ছাড়ানো সংসার. You understand? Krishna Kripa is very powerful. The supreme will of Krishna, powerful will, it's powerful. His mercy also, very powerful mercy. You understand? Then when you cry before Krishna, then Krishna understands, now he's crying for me now. Then Krishna will shower his mercy on you. Then you'll be completely detached from this material entanglement, free from this material entanglement, completely. মায়াকে পিছনে রাখি কৃষ্ণ পানে চায়, ভজিতে ভজিতে কৃষ্ণ পাদ পদ্ম। Then Maya is pushed back. Get out, witch! Get out, witch! Then witch is away. Behind. She cannot now come to the front because in front there is Krishna. His very, very effulgent sun. Chinmaya Bhaskara, transcendent sun. Then, under the guidance of their sadhu Vaidya, তাতে কৃষ্ণ ভজে করে গুরুর সেবন, মায়া জাল ছুটে পায় কৃষ্ণের চরণ। Isn't it? তাতে কৃষ্ণ ভজে করে গুরুর সেবে গুরুর চরণ, মায়া জাল ছুটে পায় কৃষ্ণের চরণ। Under the guidance of Guru, it does bhajan. अतः भजन क्रिया, then भजन क्रिया, गुरुपादाश्रय, then भजन क्रिया. The Guru will teach you how to do bhajan. So under the guidance of the bona fide Guru will do bhajan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare. Then there will be no Maya at all. No witch at all. Bhajite, bhajite Krishna pad padma. Then at last he will reach the lotus feet of Krishna. Sadhu sange Krishna naam ei matra jai, sansar jinite ar kon vastu na. No other way is there. Nanya pantha vidyate yonaya. Pantha means way. No other way is there. Nanya pantha, no other way is there. Only sadhu sangha, Krishna naam. Only this is the way. Sadhu sangha, Krishna naam. You understand? In the association of sadhu, you chant Hare Krishna. Then you can be completely free from this material entanglement, clutches of Maya. Then you can understand who are you. There will be no question of Vibharta at all. Vibharta is misunderstanding. Dehe atma buddhiya vivartera nam. The false bodily conception of the self is vivarta. It's the illusion. Do you understand? So there will be no at all. Not at all. Then further example, Mahaprabhu gives. Avichintya Shakti Jukta Sri Bhagavan Ichhaya Jagad Rupe Paya Parinam. The Supreme Personal Godhead is opulent in all respects, and Avichintya Shakti, he has inconceivable energies. Inconceivable. You cannot conceive of it. Material, tiny brain. Material brain, tiny brain. How can you conceive? Who is inconceivable. Therefore, by his inconceivable energy, he has transformed the material cosmic manifestation. That's the transformation of his energy, not his self. तथापि अचिन्त्य शक्ति है अभिकारी प्राकृत चिंतामणि ताते दृष्टांत दे धरी. Then this example you take, in this material example is also there. Using the example of a touchstone which by its energy turns iron to gold and it remains the same. That touchstone is not changed, though it is a material thing, material stone, it remains unchanged. Then প্রাকৃত বস্তুতে যদি অবিচিন্ত্য শক্তি হয়, ঈশ্বরের অচিন্ত্য শক্তি ইথে কি বিষয়? If there is such inconceivable potency in material objects, why should we not believe in inconceivable potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Then, where it is? Where it is? Do you understand? So it's so clear. Because you have been hunted by that witch, you cannot understand this thing. You cannot understand. So, you Parinama Bhava, you say as Vivarta. It's not. Parinama Bhava is the real fact. That is Pramana, not Vivarta. Vivarta is misunderstanding. Taking this body, this self, which you are not at all. That's Vivarta. So, this is only one thing required. The causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ishwarara Krupa Bina, without the mercy of Ishwara, the Supreme Lord, one cannot understand him. One cannot understand him. No, not at all. You understand? When out of causeless mercy, his power is inculcate, his achintya krupavar. You understand? Achintya krupavar. The strength of his mercy, which is also inconceivable. That you cannot conceive of it also. Maya hoy durbala. Mame baje prapadyunte maya me tam tarunti te daivi sa gunamayi mama maya duratteya. Mame baje prapadyunte maya me tam tarunti te. Isn't it? Gita says, Krishna says, though this maya, this illusory energy, external energy, material energy, still very difficult to surmount it. Do you understand? You cannot get out of its clutches through your own strength. No. Mame vaje prapatyante maya me tantaranti. When completely surrenders oneself unto me, then he can overcome Maya. Krishna dena chit shakti ra bala Maya hoy durbala. Krishna dena chit shakti ra bala Maya hoy durbala. Do you understand? crash. Your head crash. Chit Shakti, spiritual energy, spiritual strength comes from Krishna. When you get that spiritual strength, you'll be empowered, strengthened. By the spiritual strength, then Maya will be powerless. Otherwise not. Krishna nena Chissakti Ramana Maya Hoidra. How can you come out? The clutches of Maya with their own strength. Unless you get that spiritual strength, then you can understand what is this. And now Srimad Mahaprabhu showers his godless mercy upon these offenders. Mayavadi Krishna Aparadhi, great offenders. Mayavadi Bhasya sunle hoy sarvanas. Mahaprabhu cautions. If you listen to Mayavadi Bhasya, then you will do everything. You will lose. Mayavadi Krishna Aparadhi, great offenders at the lotus feet of Krishna. Without the mercy of Mahaprabhu, they have no question, there is no question of their deliverance at all. So Mahaprabhu showers his mercy. Do you understand? And Mahaprabhu has supreme will, his supreme personality. His supreme personality. He wills that thing. Do you understand? Tino vancha vedasi sasigar bheparakasi sangelo ya parisodagana. Gour hari avatari premero vadar kori sadhila moner nijo kaj. Radhikar pranapati kibhabe kando inti taha budhe bhagata samaj. Those are their devotees of Gauranga. Gaurangera duti pada jaro dhano sampada se jane. He knows this tattva. Taha budhe bhagata samaj. Those bhakata, those devotees, they know how, who is himself the husband of Radharani and cries like Radha. He knows. Nobody else knows. Radhikar pranapati kibhabe kando initi taha budhe bhakata samaj. He has supreme will and inconceivable. Do you understand? And sadhila maner nijo kav. He had free desires and he fulfilled. Tino vancha vedasi, sajigar beparakasi. To fulfill his three desires, he came out from the womb of Sachi Mata. You understand? Radhaya pranamaya kidrusam vanaiva swadyo hena bhuta madhurima kidrusam vamadiya saukhyanchasya madanu bhavata kidrusam veti lobha tadbhavadhya samajani sachi garbha sindhu harindu. This is the reason. This is the reason. Three desires. Tino vancha vedasi. Three desires. To fulfill three desires. Krishna, with supreme will, appears in the womb of Sachi Mata. Do you understand? Radhikar bhavadyati angikar vine ei tino sukho kabhu nahi aswadane. He thought of, how can I fulfill these three desires? How? Radhikar bhavadyati angikar vine. Without, unless I assume the mood of Radharani and Kanti complexion of Radharani, I cannot fulfill these three desires. Isn't it? So he accepted. Then one question is raised here. What is that question? What is that one question? Don't know? Don't know. Oh, I have said so many things in English. Now I'll speak something in Korean. That disappointed. They should be encouraged. Don't disappoint. No question of disappointment here. Mahaprabhu is, what do you say, Mahavadan. Huh? Most munificent. Who is also, you see here, showers his mercy unto the great offenders. Such munificent. Why they will be disappointed? No question at all. ରାଧିକାର ଭାବତ୍ତିଥି ଅଙ୍ଗୀକାର ବିନେଇତି ନ ସୁଖ କହୁ ନାହିଁ ଆସ୍ୱାଦ. ଏ ସ୍ଥଳରେ ଏକ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଅଛି. This is the question. Do you understand? Huh? This is the question. If only he would have just accepted the sentiment or mood of Radharani, he could have fulfilled the three desires. Isn't it? What is the necessity of accepting the bodily complexion of Radharani? This is the question. This is the question. Do you understand now? What is the question here? This is the question. And you have to understand what is the answer to it. What is the necessity? Do you understand? It's an answer. It's a very deep question. Very deep. Not an easy question. As I'll speak Korea, than English. ଉପାଦନ କର ତ ଭାବାଢ୍ୟ କଥାଟି ମଧ୍ୟ ଅଛି. କେବଳ ଭାବଧନରେ ଧନୀ ହୋଇ ଶ୍ରୀକୃଷ୍ଣଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଶ୍ରୀ ଗୌରଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ହେଇଛନ୍ତି. ଅତଏବ ଦ୍ୟୁତି ଗ୍ରହଣର ତାତ୍ପର୍ଯ୍ୟ କ'ଣ? That is the question. What is the necessity of the accepting this complexion? ପ୍ରଶ୍ନର ଉତ୍ତର ଏହି ଯେ ବର୍ଣ୍ଣ ବା କାନ୍ତି ବସ୍ତୁର ସ୍ୱରୂପ ସହିତ ଭିନ୍ନ. ବସ୍ତୁର ହିଁ ବହିରବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ଦ୍ୟୁତି. ବସ୍ତୁର ଦ୍ୟୁତି, ବସ୍ତୁ ମାତ୍ରର ଦ୍ୟୁତି ଅଛି. ଶ୍ରୀକୃଷ୍ଣ ଯେ ଶ୍ୟାମ, ଏହା ଯଥାର୍ଥ ନିଗୁଢ଼ ରସାତ୍ମକ. ଶୃଙ୍ଗାର ରସର ବର୍ଣ୍ଣ ହେଉଛି ଶ୍ୟାମ. ଶୃଙ୍ଗାର ରସରାଜ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତିଙ୍କ ରଙ୍ଗ କାନ୍ତି ଶ୍ୟାମ. ଅତଏବ ସେ ଶ୍ୟାମ ସୁନ୍ଦର. ଏ ଶ୍ୟାମ ସୁନ୍ଦର. That's quite natural. It's quite natural. It's not unnatural. Huh? You understand? You understand? Huh? You should understand the answer. Every vastu in English, what we say? Object. Yes. Every object has his complexion. Do you understand? Its complexion. And that complexion is not different from that object. Do you understand? And from the complexion you can understand what object it is. Isn't it? Do you understand? So every object has its own complexion. Sri Krishna is a Syama. It's not Gaura, it's Syama. And this is very, very deep and confidential thing. Because he is Srungara Rasaraja. He is known as Srungara Rasaraja. He is Rasaraja. He is king of all melodies. And especially Srungara Rasa. You understand Srungara Rasa? What is that? Male of conjugal love. In English you say like this. And he is the Srungara Rasa Raja, is king of that Srungara Rasa. Huh? And what is the color of that Srungara Rasa? What is the complexion of that Srungara Rasa? It is Syama. Do you understand? The complexion, the color of Srungara Rasa is the Syama. So he is Syama Sundar. Do you understand? You understand? Huh? Dull-headed fellow. Understand? Because that's the natural complexion of Srungara Rasa, it is Syama. It's a blow. Do you understand? So he is Syama Sundar. Therefore he is Syama Sundar. Syama. Do you understand? So, but why he became Gaura, Sundar? That is another question. Why became Gaura Sundar? Why the complexion changes? Huh? This is the question. Why the complexion changes? Then I'll say in Oriya. In English, I don't understand. Huh? Speak, speak. Huh? 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 The color of Mahabhava is Gaura. Yeah. Now, Srila Rupa Goswami has said this thing. The natural complexion of Srungara Rasa is Syama. So he is Syam Sundar. But when he develops this thing in his heart, how to taste Radhaya Pranaya Mahima, isn't it? Develops this desire. He is now very much interested, eager. You understand? We say in Sanskrit it's anuraga. Raga, anuraga. Do you understand? And the color of that anuraga is aruna. Aruna means the rising sun, the complexion of the rising of sun, as a dish, as a rising sun. That is the complexion of anuraga. So Rupa Goswami has said this thing, Acharyas have said this thing. Do you understand? In Jola Nilamani you will find all these things. Rupa Goswami has mentioned all these things. His Acharya, his authority. Do you understand? Then, gradually, that anuraga blossoms and blossoms and blossoms and blossoms and blossoms. Completely blossom, it becomes Mahabhava. Sarama Parinati. This Sarama Parinati is Mahabhava. Do you understand? So when it's completely blossomed that anuraga and becomes Mahabhava, it automatically becomes Gaura. That is the complexion of Mahabhava. So it is Gaura. Mahabhava Varna Gaura. Huh? Do you understand? Sasyam Sundar becomes Gaura Sundar. Syam Sundar becomes Gaura Sundar. And there is extreme desire. Very extreme. This is the last point. This is the last point. No beyond that. It's, we say, Ullasa Atisajya. Excessive. Atisajya means excessive desire. Ullasa Atisajya. That is Mahabhava. And that the color of Mahabhava is Gaura. Becomes. And how is it? It's like molten gold. Galito Himal. Do you understand? Galito Himal. Molten gold. Stapta Kanchana Gaurangi, Srimati Radhani is Stapta Kanchana Gauranga. Isn't it? Sonaranga. Huh? Don't you say? Sonaranga? हाँ? प्रेम में ढलो ढलो सोना रहूं, दिस इज गौर। प्रेम में ढलो ढलो सोना रहूं, दिस इज गौर। The ecstasy, dancing, that ecstasy, this Mahabhav, last limit, sonaro, a golden body. So, do you understand? So is Gauranga. So Shyam Sundar became Gaura Sundar. Do you understand? Shyam Sundar became Gaura Sundar. And that question is here also again. गौर सुंदर जदि अंतरे राधा भाव धर हो बाह्य श्याम सुंदर रूप थाते तेरे क्षति बा आपत्ति कौन? दिस इज क्वेश्चन. Why you say anta Krishna bahir Gaura? Why you say? Huh? Krishna inside, anta bahir Gaura, outside Gaura. Isn't it? Huh? Anta Krishna bahir Gaura. Why is it so? Because Krishna has covered him up now in the core of the heart of Radharani. So anta inside is inside now, not outside. Do you understand? Anta Krishna bahir Gaura. So this is question. If only by assuming Radha Bhav, mode of Radharani, and externally he will remain, if you were to remain as Shyam Sundar, then what is the objection? What is apatti ki? Huh? What is the objection? Then answer, Rupa Goswami gives. Nischay apatti achi. Yes, there is objection. What is that? Sri Gaura jodi Shyama Varnare thante, tahale banchatrayar parutruti hei no thanta. Do you understand? If he would be in like Shyam Sundar, outwardly Shyam Sundar, inside only Radha Bhav, he couldn't have fulfilled his three desires. No. This objection is there. Then further says, अंतर्दशारे अंतर्मना शिवावस्थारे निजक महाभावमयी राधा नवी तांक भावरे कहाँ गेले कहाँ पाओ मुरली बदन के मोरे मिलाया दिवे श्री नंद नंदन या कही कांदी पारि न थान्ते. You understand? He could not have cried. He could not have cried. Because his mood is Radha Bhav. Huh? Then when we look externally, how can he cry? Kahan gale kahan paao murali badno? Where shall I go and find that murali badana, that flute player, Krishna? Huh? Kemate milaya deve Sri Nandanandan. Who will help me to meet that Nandanandan, son of Nanda Maharaj? Oh, you. Why? How can he cry? His mood is disrupted. Isn't it? His mood is disrupted. So he could not have fulfilled his three desires. Though he is Visa Vigraha, do you understand? Visodatiyo Vigraha. But now he is acting like Asra Vigraha. Asradatiyo Bhava Sadhana is now testing that mellow. Mellow that Asradatiyo Bhava. Do you understand? Mellow of Asradatiyo Bhava is testing. He couldn't have tested that thing. So there is objection. So there is objection. Do you understand? This is what Acharyas have said. Then you can understand this thing. Otherwise you cannot understand Gaura Tattva. Very, very confidential, very, very deep. Not for ordinary persons, not for laymen. What to speak of laymen? Not for the... It's only Paramahansas. They discuss all these things. So, my Guru Maharaj said, this Chaitanya Charitamrita is postgraduate study. It's postgraduate study. When you will be promoted to postgraduate class, then you have this course. Otherwise, no. Primary class you are. How can you have this course? Do you understand? How can you have this course? Right, 2 and 2 is equal to 4. Yes, 2 and 2 is equal to 4. That's so much. It's primary teaching. Promote. Get promotion, get promotion, get promotion. When you promoted to the postgraduate class, then this course will come. Otherwise not. Do you understand? So this is very confidential, very deep. Very confidential and very deep. Therefore, Sukadeva Goswami in Srimad Bhagavatam is silent about Radha. Silent about Radha. No, Radha. Cannot say. No, because it's postgraduate course. You cannot. When that Gaura came, when the Krishna came as Gauranga, he spoke about Radharani. Radhara Mohima ke janaite? Gaura na hoito. Gaura na hoito Radhara Mohima ke janaite? If Gauranga would not have come, then would have told us about Radharani. Ki bolcho? Gaura Narayana. Qualify your name. Gaura na hoito Radhar Mohima ke janaite? Ki hoito? Do you understand? Try to understand me. Do you understand? If Gauranga Mahaprabhu would not have come, then who would have told us about Radharani? No. Nobody. Sukadeva Goswami has not told us. So, who would have come? Who would have told us? It's Gaura. Gaurangera duti pada dharadhana sampada sejane bhakati rasasara. Isn't it? So, he knows only. Gaurangera duti pada dharadhana sampada sejane bhakati rasasara. Why is it? Kaha mara prananath murali vadana? Kaha karo? Kaha pang Brajendra Nandana? Kahare kahibi ke ba jane mor dukha? Brajendra Nandana vina khate mor dukha. Why he says like this? Who can understand the pain in my heart, agony in my heart? Gauranga Mahaprabhu says, who can understand? Who can? Kahare kahibi? To whom shall I tell of this thing? To whom shall I tell? The agony in my heart, the pain in my heart. Who can understand this thing? So, Krishna is crying for Krishna. Krishna is crying for Krishna. Who can understand this thing? Isn't it? Who can understand? जो माने गौरगत प्राण महाजन से माने रस सिद्धांत जानती गौरांगेर दुटी पद जार धन संपद से जाने भक्ति रस सार गौर प्रेम रसार नबे से तरंगे जेबा डूबे से राधा माधव अंतर. Otherwise, how can you understand? Because only wealth and asset is Gauranga Padadvaya. Stools at feet of Gauranga. He knows this Siddhanta. Gaura Prema Rasannave Setarange Javat, who is always drowning himself in the Gaura Prema Rasa Sagara Arnava, in the ocean of Gaura Prema Rasa, who is always drowning himself. He is Radha Madhava Antaranga. He is Radha Madhava. He knows. Otherwise, how can I know? Try. Suska. Yes, suska. Try. So try. Suska. No listening, no. Try. Heart is dry. How can you get this air? Sleeping cell. The sleeping sound, you know, you lose yourself. Get up. Lose yourself. Why are you sleeping? Is it lips? Awake! Jib jago! Oto nidra jao! Maya pisachira kole. Jib jago, Gurachanda kole. Awake! Oh, how long are you sleeping? Huh? What is it? In the lap of the witch? Maya. Then you lose your share. Get out, no share. You're sleeping in the lap of Maya. So you lose your share. Hey! Out. This out. Awake. Bang! Say! What is that? Yes, Allah Maharaja said, Kaumara Atratrakyam Dharman Bhagavatani Hava Durlabham Anusum Janmam Tadapi Adhubangarthada. Allah Maharaja says, from the very childhood, he is fortunate, practices this Bhagavad Dharma, he is pragyam, he is pandit, he is learned, he is intelligent. You understand? It's pragyam. Durlabha manusam dhanmam is rarely achieved manusam anishchita. Any moment it will finish. Who knows? Aji mrityu kala ho upasthita. Who knows that death will come today? Who knows? Then you lose your rare opportunity. You may not be again born as a human being. Then, so his prajna who develops this thing and begins this from very childhood. You understand? That Prahlad Maharaja, you understand? His prajna. It begins from very childhood. Very childhood begins. How he comes, how he sits, how he dances, everything. Unconsciously, it is penetrating, unconsciously penetrating. You understand? And Prahlad Maharaj was in the womb of his mother. He knew. This spiritual thing is so inconceivable, you cannot conceive it. The child in mother's womb, till 7th month, is conscious. It's conscious. Srimad Bhagavatam is said. At that time, he offers prayer to the Lord. In the womb of the mother, 7th month, he offers prayer. He is conscious at that time. He offers prayer. He said, so it is. pregnant woman should hear all these things. So it is beneficial for her child. Means should associate with sadhus, hear Bhagavad Gita. Yes. So that's doing good to her child. What is that? Allah.